Ellis Beefeaster's Radio Air Check and Classic TV channel.
Been no indication of paralysis.
What kind of news writing is that? One of those pyramid things?
I just threw that in. Parenthetically.
Yeah.
Irish Catholic Church officials are quivering with indignation. Parliament's considering a bill that would make contraceptives available to anyone over 18. Right now, only married couples can get any kind of birth control method, and only with a doctor's prescription. The Archbishop of Dublin says changing that law is an invitation to turn to the path of self-indulgence and engage in premarital sex.
That's news.
Oh, we haven't got an answer, correct answer yet on the
We don't?
question. He's still
good.
answering lines.
We haven't? Unbelievable.
So,
An easy one again. But the Bulls had anything but an easy time in Cleveland, losing to the Cavaliers 108-99. World be free with 29 for Cleveland. Michael Jordan scored 23 before fouling out. Orlando Woolridge added 20. In overtime, Atlanta beat the slumping Bucks 94-91, but Pistons also lost to Washington 128-26 in double overtime. Isaiah Thomas had 25 points and 24 assists. That means he accounted for 73 of the Pistons' points, but they lose. Phoenix beat Indiana 105-97. Other winners were Houston, Utah, San Antonio, and Portland. In the Big Ten, it's a pretty good scramble. Michigan again tied with Iowa for the top spot. The Wolverines beat Purdue 95-84. Illinois, Michigan State, and Ohio State are 2 games back. The Spartans beat the Illini 64-56 at East Lansing to the chagrin of Coach Lou Henson.
This is the best I've seen a Michigan State team play in the last, 4 or 5 years. I thought they played a fantastic game. We just couldn't do anything with them. They were awesome on the boards. They beat us 30-14 on the boards. They outshot us 67% to 49. So it's hard to win when those situations take place.
Scott Skiles had 24 and Sam Vincent 20 for MSU. Ephraim Winters 16 for the Illini. The Buckeyes of Ohio State survived a gutsy comeback from a 16-point deficit by Northwestern, and they beat the Wildcats 63-60 in Evanston. Sean Watts and Andre Good each had 13 for the Wildcats. Indiana 95, Wisconsin 84. In the Valley, Bradley beat West Texas 76-71. Wichita State 80, SIU 56. And Catherine John's alma mater, Western Illinois, now in first place.
I try to keep that secret. Don't go talking about that on the radio.
Western Illinois and Macomb.
Where known transvestites drink with our governor from inverted toilet plungers. That's Western Illinois.
The Leathernecks beat Eastern Illinois 80-73. Sting will host Baltimore tonight at what should be a packed house at the stadium. In hockey, the Blues and Detroit tied at 5. Philly and LA at 4. Islanders beat the Rangers 7-5. Boston, Jersey, and Montreal also winning. Les Grobstein, WLS Sports.
20 before 8 o'clock, Marlene McKee of Hazelcrest called in with the correct answer, which was...
The question being, name the MVP of the All-Star game in Chicago in 73.
And it was...
I give the answer. Dave Cowens, the Celtic center.
Right you are, Les Grobstein. Nice going, Marlene McKee, who's won a free pair of tickets to an upcoming Bulls game. And her name will go into the grand prize drawing, which we will have later on this morning, for a trip for 2 to see Michael Jordan play in the NBA All-Star Game, which is Sunday this weekend in Indianapolis. 20 before 8.
WLS radar weather, mostly sunny but cold today. Partly cloudy, very cold again tonight. Partly sunny, turning warmer tomorrow. Today's high 18, the low tonight 0. Tomorrow's high 24.
It's 4 below in Chicago, the wind chill 17 below. And the news brought to you by the Chicago Tribune. It's a tribute to you. I'm Jeff Hendricks.
And I'm Catherine John.
At 7:41, up in the helicopter, Don Nelson.
Thank you, Larry. And we're flying over the 290 interchange right around the east-west and the tri-state. What a mess we've got on our hands right here. Inbound on the Eisenhower at Wolf Road, there's a stalled pickup truck. Center of the roadway, causing big delays on the east-west. It's jammed up from where it crosses Roosevelt Road and solid on into the Eisenhower merge. Coming in on the 290 extension, you'll find a tight pocket at 53. Then it's pretty well bumper to bumper from North Avenue into Wolf Road. A brief opening past that stall, but after that, it's still crawling from Manheim into Harlem. An earlier stall at First Avenue is now off to the side. Tight again around Costner. At least 45 to 50 minutes, Manheim to the post office. Bad news on the Eisenhower and on I-5 this morning. Traveling in the up on 290 extension, it's the normal slug 'em out drawl from the Tri-State up to about North Avenue. Northbound on Tri-State 294 is also backed up around the 290 interchange. Stevenson with delays from before Route 83 into the Tri-State where earlier accident now cleared. Very heavy again from Pulaski to California. On the inbound Ryan, stop and go, 95th to 69th, 28th into Roosevelt, 30 minutes in from 95th Street. I-57 slowing down around Halstead-Calumet around King Drive. Kennedy, another mess at 40 minutes. Cumberland to downtown. Easter Road at the junction is on the brakes, running real slow again from Kimball to Western. Up on side, a little slow from Kimball out to Addison. Tight again around Cumberland. And the Edens Expressway, not exactly fun to be coming in on 94 this morning from the Tri-State Spur ramp down to Tower Road. Very heavy with a lot of stop and go, an earlier accident there. Then drifting in from Peterson down to the junction. 35 minutes to make it from Dundee to Montrose. That's WLS Skyview Traffic, brought to you by True Value Hardware Stores.
Try the new line of True Test Easy Care paint finishes, priced from just $9.98 a gallon during President's Day paint values until February 17th at participating True Value Hardware stores.
Larry Lujack, Larry Lujack, Larry Lujack, Larry Lujack, Superjock.
FM 94.7, AM stereo 89, WLS in Chicago at 7:43. Title of the song is Too Late for Goodbyes. Julian Lennon at WLS. It's 14 before 8 o'clock. WLS and American Airlines have arranged... Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Well, I'll read it anyway. WLS and American Airlines have arranged 10 trips for 2 to the Maui Marriott Resort with Stephen Gary, a chance to escape to the sun and be there the week that Stephen Gary broadcast live from Maui. Entries are all in, and starting Monday afternoon after 2:30, Stephen Gary will begin announcing winners, so be listening Monday afternoon, and good luck to you all. I hope you all win, but of course you won't. Now then, here's another chance to guess the identity of the secret celebrity. 15th caller gets a crack at it, and a chance at the big money right now at 591-9470.
Race fans, hot rodders! Now the big one comes to Chicagoland's Rosebud Horizon. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, February 15th, 16th, and 17th. It's the Firestone U.S. Hot Rod Truck and Tractor Pull Winter Championship, highlighting screaming funny cars, including the sensational Chi-Town Hustler, plus Art Arfon's all-new, mind-blowing, flame-throwing, twin-turbine-powered Green Monster. Plus Bob Chandler's awesome car crusher, Bigfoot. You have seen these stars on television's The Supercharger. Now see them in person. Choice reserved seats available now while they last at Rosebud Horizon box office and Ticketron location. The fun blasts off at 8 p.m. both Friday and Saturday, February 15th and 16th, and at 2 p.m. Sunday afternoon, February 17th. Be there when the stars return to Earth to battle wheel to wheel. Just a burnout north of the O'Hare International Airport on Manheim Road for power.
We're Delta Airlines. We love the things we do, and we do them all to please you.
The voices singing are Delta professionals. 36 mechanics, flight attendants, pilots, ticket and reservation sales agents, redcoats, baggage handlers, and office personnel. They represent over 36,000 Delta pros worldwide, and they're singing a new message. Delta gets you there.
Delta gets you there in style.
Delta gets you there with low fares.
Delta gets you there quickly.
With convenient schedules.
Delta gets you there with a smile.
Delta gets you here, there, and everywhere.
Just about anywhere you want to go.
Next trip, fly with the enthusiasm you only get from Delta professionals. You see it in our faces and in everything we do.
Gary Fensick, all-pro safety for the Chicago Bears. Known for his aggressive style on the field, he's also a Yale graduate, has a Master's of Management from Northwestern, and an eye for good investing. His bank, the Harris.
I like my investments the way coaches like their players. Hard-working and easy to manage.
The Harris makes it easy to manage your IRA investments by consolidating existing accounts in the Harris Individual Retirement Portfolio.
The Harris was ready with answers to all my questions, able to give me everything I wanted in an IRA.
The Harris can help you map out an investment strategy, choosing the IRA account or combination of accounts that will best meet your needs. We can even handle the transfer of your present IRA accounts from other institutions. All the transactions can be handled by mail or by phone.
The Harris makes it easy to be tough with my money.
Maybe it's time to put your IRA to work. Call today for details. The Harris. Move up to the banking lion. Member FDIC.
Sorry. 10 minutes before 8 o'clock at WLS. 15th caller on the line is Coy Gregory of... I forgot where you live, Coy. Glenview. Okay. Let me guess. I'll bet you were born in a rural area.
Yeah, Kentucky.
Yeah, I thought so. I could tell by that first name. Yeah, I bet your parents were... I bet they had a still. I bet they did a little moonshine deal on too.
Yeah, they were runners, yeah.
All right. Chance to win $1,700 here in big money. Listen carefully and see if you can identify this secret celebrity. Did you hear the one yesterday?
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's the same guy. It's a national celebrity who is very influential. All right?
Okay.
Listen carefully.
WLS.
What do you think? A national celebrity who is very influential. Your time is running out, Coy. Tick, tick,
I can't take a guess.
Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay, Edwin Meese.
Edwin Meese? What a silly guess, Coy.
This is true.
A desperation-type guess, which is way off, not even close, but a nice try. Nevertheless, and since it was such a nice try, we're going to send you a coupon good for an album of your choice from one of the JR's music shops. They're all over the place. There's one in Yorktown Shopping Center. And we'll add $100 to the total, so the next chance to win on WLS will be worth $1,800, and that'll be coming up in the next hour. It's 8 minutes before 8 o'clock. Very cold out at O'Hare. It's dropped to 4 below zero. Midway at 3 above. Lakefront at 13. West wind 7. Sun is up there, but on the wind chill index, 17 below zero. High today will only be in the teens. Not as cold for the weekend. The highs on Saturday and Sunday in the 20s. 7:52.
Wherever you go, we go too. We've got this land united for you.
There was a simpler time when a businessman could spend a carefree noon hour with Jelly Roll Morton's Red Hot Peppers. Buy a beer for a nickel, get a free lunch. That's the way things were when United Airlines spread its first wings and simply offered passengers the very best service for the very best price. Now they say there's no such thing as a free lunch. Jelly Roll's only a memory, and you can't buy anything for a nickel anymore. But United's still playing that same sweet song, the very best service, the very best price.
You're not just flying, you're flying the friendly skies.
Now, United's Ultra Saver can save you up to 70%. It's only $109 to Los Angeles and $119 to San Francisco. Seats are limited and restrictions apply. For United's Ultra Saver fares to more places, call your travel agent or United today.
Once upon a time, some very important people at Marshall Fields decided that every February they would have a big store-wide sale on hundreds of fashions and accessories, not to mention values for the home. And so a meeting was called to decide the name for this sale.
Marshall Fields February Groundhog Sale, with prices just a shadow of what they were.
Next, Marshall Fields Valentine's Day Massacre of Prices. Marshall Fields Annual Leap Year Sale.
Huh? Then one employee suggested they have the sale on Washington's or Lincoln's birthday. But this caused a great debate about which of the birthdays was more important.
Washington.
Lincoln.
Washington.
What about Millard Fillmore?
And so the employee quietly left Marshall Fields, went into politics, initiated legislation to combine both birthdays into one great holiday, and thus President's Day was born. Marshall Fields store-wide sale was named, and everyone shopped happily ever after. Hooray! And while history might not have recorded it as such, it still makes for an interesting way to tell people that Marshall Fields is having their President's Day sale now through February 18th.
Oh, miss.
Yeah.
Any bones broken?
No, I'm fine. I'm just having a hard time getting down.
Yeah, we know. We've been watching it for an hour from the lodge.
Yeah, well, these moguls are they're just too much. And look at the slope.
This is the expert slope. How many lessons have you had? I mean,
3.
You've fallen down more than anyone I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was considering taking my skis off and rolling down, but I want to get back to the lodge.
It's getting dark. It's 4:30. Please get in the snowcat. We'll drive you back down.
But that's so embarrassing.
I'll buy you a Molson Golden.
No, I can do it.
Telling me rescued me.
A Molson Golden?
Come on. Cool, clear, crisp, clean.
Sounds
imported from
good.
Canada.
Not a bad idea.
Where I recommend you never go.
Molson Golden Deer, from North America's old...